Hi, my name is Don. The story I'm about to tell you is a story even I haven't come to terms with. I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock. My world and my family is about to be rocked to their core. But before I tell you, don't forget to click the like button as it encourages me to tell more of my stories. Like I said, my name is Don Vry, which ironically means truth in French. I'm the firstborn. My parents gave birth to just 2 kids, me and my brother Luke. I was there when my mom gave birth to Luke, obviously not in the room but at the hospital. I knew when they brought him home. Even though I was like 5, I still weirdly remember this. My parents were so happy. After that, the years kind of passed us by, and before we knew it, we were teenagers. I'm 18 and Luke is 13. So there's this one time when Luke got injured as a kid. He tried to be one of those heroes he watches on TV and jumped from the stair to the floor, thinking he could fly. He broke his shoulder and even scratched his arm that he started bleeding. My mom quickly rushed him to the hospital. My dad wasn't around at the time. He traveled to another country, something related to work, and he was going to stay there for 2 weeks, I think. Luke got admitted to the hospital and they ran some tests on him, checking everything before they began treatment on him. I'd never been so scared like that in my life. My dad had to even cut his trip short. But after the treatment, Luke was fine and weeks later was discharged from the hospital. Now I'm telling this story because while I was at the hospital, I came across his result, looking at everything, and I saw his blood type was O. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't even know what I was looking at. And the only reason I remember right now is because I was eating a donut, which by the way looks like an O. I guess my memory associated the information with the donut I was eating. At the time, I was bored and just wanted to keep myself busy, and his test results was there. Of course I didn't think much of it. I was just glad Luke was fine. So one day I was in class, biology class to be precise. I hate biology. Too many things to know. Like, how are we supposed to have that much information in our head? Anyway, the teacher was talking about blood group, genotype, phenotype, and all kinds of type, which somehow led to the discussion on who you should marry if you had a certain blood type. Our teacher was letting us know you needed a lot more than love as a reason to settle down with someone. I remember all these because some of the students turned the lesson into a joke. Students with enough courage even threw some shots at the teacher, but the teacher kept on teaching. Like I said, I don't keep information like this in my brain. My memory bank is full with trending TikTok videos and viral YouTube videos. My family is something I really love and cherish. My parents are always there for me, and we might not have everything, but I had this feeling that I had what I needed, you know. Especially when almost a third of the students at my school had or are having their parents go through a divorce. Some only have single parents. I'm one of the lucky few who still have their parents together, and I really like that. I got sick a month ago, just a flu. That's what I thought. So I was taking drugs that'll treat the flu, but instead it got worse and I got admitted into the hospital and they ran some tests. It was typhoid. I wondered where I got it from. The doctor told me it's usually from contaminated water sources. Basically anything brought from the public and consumed immediately without proper washing with clean water could be the cause. I didn't even bother to trace the origin of where I got typhoid from after what the doctor just told me. I was just glad to be fine. In 3 days, I was feeling better. The doctor and my parents were talking on how to be more clean, which by the way would be a problem because my house is always clean. My mom is a neat freak. That's scary. I can't wait to go to college so I can be free from doing chores. We sweep the house twice every day. She does in the morning and I do at night, and Saturdays are the worst. It's a total cleanup. The doctor and my parents were still talking, and that's when I saw it, my blood group. It was AB. I saw it on the doctor's clipboard. Back then I just brushed it off. I didn't think about this for a while, and I even forgot about it. My school test was around the corner, and I'm always scared of biology. Told you guys already. I don't like biology. So my game plan was to copy answers from whoever was willing to give me. I got a C, which was okay to me. I told my dad during dinner and he told me I tried, but I could have done better. He knows my capabilities and believes I could get a B or an A. Told him it's not my fault. I just don't like biology, and then I hated the aspect of biology that had to do with letters like I was solving algebra. He asked what I meant when I told him it was something about blood groups. He let out a laugh and told me that was even one of the most important aspects of biology. It's important for one to know so as to avoid problems later in the future. He told me his blood group was AB and my mom's own was the same. Somehow my dad turned a biology topic into an advice lesson. I just nodded like I understood. Later that night, I was chatting with my friend and we were talking about our mutual disgust for biology and how we also hated the algebra aspect of it. Okay, you know how 1 minute you're doing something like, let's say, washing plates, and during that moment your brain remembers something from your past? Like something you thought you wouldn't even remember. So like I said, I was chatting with my friend when out of nowhere I remembered my brother's blood type is O. Then I remembered mine was AB. I don't know what triggered this memory, but I just suddenly remembered. I became curious, quickly checking the internet knowing if two siblings could have a different blood type. At first I was seeing yes, and then I clicked on this link. The site started talking about blood groups and all that, then it showed a picture of possible children from parents with their blood group, and that's when I saw it. My mom and dad are AB and I'm AB, but Luke is O. To make matter worse, AB and AB can't give birth to a child that is O. I saw this and I didn't know how to react. It's like I opened the box that Greek women opened. I started combing through different sites, hoping one of them will prove the site I just saw wrong. But they all said the same thing. So here I am up at 1 a.m. trying to understand what I just found. I started thinking, was there a mix-up at the hospital? Because I was there when Luke was born, and so was my dad. So how did Luke's blood group become O? The only crazy explanation was my mom cheated on my dad, and Luke is actually someone else's son and not my dad's own. That means Luke's not my biological brother. I'm actually confused on what to do. I haven't slept since last night. I just couldn't. What do you think I should do? Should I tell my family the truth? It might shatter what we have as a family, and I'm scared of my parents going through a divorce, but I don't know. I think they deserve the truth at least. Or should I carry my findings to the grave? I'm really confused. I know I'm basing my findings on the internet, but my family blood group were from doctors and hospitals. I don't know. Plus it's going to be awkward bringing this conversation at the dinner table. What do I say? Hey mom, did you in any time cheat on my dad? If no, then explain why Luke's blood group is O. Speaking of my dad should know about Luke, right? Right? Luke is 13, there's no way he won't know about this. I'm already angry at my mom. Haven't spoken to her since this morning. I can't believe she did that to dad, to us. She cheated on us. I can't even look at her. I'm so mad at her. Please tell me in the comments what you think I should do. I promise to read all your comments to get a grasp of what to do, so please tell me. I need your help. That's all I have for you. I promise to keep you updated. Please don't forget to leave a like. It lets me know that people are listening to my story and it encourages me to tell you more. Thank you for watching.